James Scott, Efton Reed with Roger Ayers on the whistle tonight with Bill Covington Jr. and Clarence Armstrong and the Deacons. And here's the Louisville transfer, the other guard in the game, if you will, and Tyler Johnson.
And Tyler Johnson with 8 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds against Duke last time out. It's really become the lead guard for the Demon Deacons. Even though he doesn't score big, he makes plays.
Salas underneath, had it raked out of there by Edwards, and here's the Ville with the turnover and a lead for Hadley.
You want to talk about high praise. Yeah. Pat Kelsey said he's his favorite player that he's coached in 20-plus years.
There's Scott off the Hepburn lob for the dunk.
And getting his team out in transition.
Hadley to the basket, rebounded by Reed. Wait trying to create an advantage, going back the other way. Salas, a pull-up three over his buddy is good.
Both these teams, physical teams. They're going after each other. There's nothing easy out there tonight.
Hepburn on a back door. Scott in one.
So much to where Coach Kelsey told Scott, go sit down.
Senior from the Ivory Coast and transfer from Long Beach State. He wears 25 in the far right corner for the Ville. Screen for Hepburn and a three. Clearly no problem with the legs. Here's Salas, a three out front again.
Oh.
9 for Salas. Chucky working against Reed here.
He's got the mismatch, got to get to the basket.
And he does, and dumps it back. Now Smith from the front.
You're shooting this basketball as soon as it touches your hands. And we watched him in practice earlier today.
4.4 assists, coach, as a freshman. It's still a Virginia record.
4.4? No one? I mean, that's because they only scored 40 a game.
There's a three out of the corner by Edwards. Backing down Fredrickson and lost it. Now here's Edwards, a three. Edwards thought about it with 8 to shoot and Spillers. Now 5 to shoot, and Edwards is winding down. He'll just launch and hit. Mark Armour, the Wake trainer, very quickly to Trayvon Spillers. Here's Efton Reed inside to catch and score. Roos goes down. Second field goal for Reed. Well, this was going to be a full contact game tonight now.
Oh, yeah. It absolutely is. And WD, I watched the Demon Deacons early this year at Greensboro Coliseum get down big like this against Michigan to only come back and win that game. So don't count Steve Forbes and his group out of this one.
Edwards weaves through traffic. Now he's got 11 in the first half.
Going to the point guard position. We talked about part of the reason why he plays so many minutes.
Smith, a rare three-point miss here lately. Kept alive, though, on a deflection. And fired into the corner for Edwards. Through a double team and scores on a layup. 13 for Terrence Edwards.
Now he's a motivated, high-octane coach.
Hepburn at the horn. Sure! You betcha.
Puts you in first-team All-ACC territory.
45-21 it is at halftime.
But it's all about the field goal shooting. It's all about the turnovers, the energy, the effort points. The Louisville Cardinals have won every aspect of the game.
And here is Salas with 9 to shoot. Off the Reed screen, hard drive and a dunk on Anselm Ebay.
That's some frustration, and that is the second technical foul. Hunter Salas is now ejected from the game. And any celebration in the area.
It's finally hauled in by Edwards.
But if you're Cosby, you got to take the right one.
Steal, and Johnson will measure for the dunk.
Well, at least he held on to it that time. Steve Forbes was in 4th grade when we won the national championship.
Abubakar Traore feeds Scott for the dunk.
Nice play.
Win here potentially. And they've gotten it from everybody. Mostly dunks from James Scott. And the shot too strong. Here is Johnson back the other way. Lob and a dunk on the back end from Juke Harris.
Too little.
And a reach in.
I'm not sure you can be very comfortable at all. You're going to have to win a couple games in Charlotte to make yourself feel better, because those will be high-quality games.
Chucky.
Wow, what a scoop by Hepburn.
Well, the other thing with that is the overall net is going to hurt everybody in the league.
In terms of conference play, here's a little circus shot from Hepburn. This guy's done everything tonight.
He absolutely.
For the only meeting of the year with SMU. And like this one tonight, Jim, that feels like that's going to be a big game for both schools.
Well, they're one of the 2 or 3 teams that got that all 3 long trips.
I think the thing I'm coming away with tonight is they're a lot better defensively than I thought.
Yeah. And I believe they've absolutely shown that.
Louisville's proven the way they played these last 10, 12 games.
72-59 the final. Sit tight. We're getting ready to send you to South Bend, Indiana for Georgia Tech and Notre Dame.